or up in
Yeah.
my profile, there's a link, but I'm not telling them what it is or where to go.
Yeah, I see
But I
mine.
didn't get any violations. I've still got a clean record on it. So
Yeah, it won't be the
then I
violations
chopped up
more.
that video and made a short out of it.
Nice. Welcome, welcome. Get started.
Right now, I'm coding apps because I want to have two apps launched this week and
Oh,
working
nice.
on a contract.
Nice. I like that. Just build in public. I wrote my first audiobook. Or it's a weird thing to say. Wrote a book and then turned it into an audiobook. So it's like very interesting.
I
We did
did
a
a
demo of that.
podcast today. I did an RSS feed. I now have I can stream to YouTube or not YouTube, but to an RSS feed. So I'm just going to do a podcast every day.
Yeah, that works. Just keep it simple. Show up as much as you can. I'm starting to get some traffic from Instagram, and I'm like, all right, fine. I'll post some content there.
That's what I rank better on Instagram than I do anywhere else. But most of my traffic is coming
What's up?
from
What's up?
TikTok, so I got to stick in Facebook. So, but Facebook, it's literally I'm just sharing my content from TikTok over to Facebook, and then it
Yeah,
goes to
here's
Instagram
repurposing.
and Threads
Welcome,
that way.
welcome.
So there's my pipeline.
Yeah,
I'm trying to focus on YouTube because YouTube is the hardest.
it's the hardest, the long term, but you got a ton of volume. It's really just do what you can. Just show up as much as you can. The more times you can show up, the better. It's a long term game. In it for the long term.
Once I get OBS working and I can do live streams correctly,
Do.
and then I get long form video demos trained,
Mm-hmm.
like
Welcome.
actually going through
We're gonna talk
beginning
about
to
all sorts
end,
of things
recording
AI.
my screens, and doing it the right way because I know how
Yeah.
it needs to be done. I will see a tremendous change in my viewership.
Yeah. I would try Streamlabs.
Yeah,
Um, Streamlabs is going to be the best for streaming, especially for TikTok, all that fun stuff. Like that's going to be the best.
yeah, I like OBS setup because I can do the split screen,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a very robust app overall. But I've got my Canon over here. I was trying to set up today so that I have two cameras to go back and forth from, plus my phone, so I'd have three, right?
Nice.
So and I was trying to get my Canon, which is it's one of those screen high definition cameras. I was trying to stream it directly into my laptop and just project that screen onto my computer.
Nice.
But I couldn't figure it out. I spent a good 2 hours this morning with HDMI cables, just
Just do what you
trying to
can.
figure it all out. And I've been revamping this whole downstairs to where I could be more comfortable because I'm literally living down here.
That's it. Do what you can. All right, I'm gonna start the show.
All right,
Let's
brother.
see.
Fine.
Welcome, 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 everyone. We're going to talk about all sorts of things the AI, ChatGPT, and definitely if you guys are interested, even do some roast my business. Oh, I can't even just say roast my business. I gotta like change that title right there. Hold on, we gotta change that. Because if you're struggling with
Can't say that, huh?
leads and sales, that's what the pain point is. Perfect. Let's actually talk about live streaming for a second. Nice. So, if you are struggling with leads and sales, you're definitely in the right place. Boom. Now we got a nice little call to action. We're going to be live streaming. I'm going to show you guys how to write a book using AI. We're going to get into custom GPTs and so much more, and even getting into roasting some businesses. We have a jam packed show. Welcome. I just wrote my first audiobook. I know it's technically weird. It's like some people just write it. I wrote the book, then turned it into an audiobook. Everything in an hour from idea to book to audiobook, all within 45 minutes. And I'm going to show you guys. Actually, we're going to start off with that because this is what's possible with AI tools. You can not only write a book, but you can now narrate it with very professional audiobooks, and it's actually finished rendering. So let's actually take a look at an audiobook that I wrote in an hour. It's a science fiction book. And I added a little thumbnail. It's like, what? This is dope. So this is my science fiction audiobook that I wrote. And it's a 2-hour audiobook, 54 pages, all written using ChatGPT, AI, and 11 Labs.
Audiobook, The Last War of the Ancients, by Jonathan Acuna. Chapter 1, The Signal Beneath the Sand. The desert night was unnaturally quiet. A warm wind skimmed across the dunes, whispering through the excavation site at the base of the Great Pyramid. The floodlights buzzed softly, casting long shadows over the dig.
Everything, even so, ChatGPT, this is dope. I have a story in my head I want to get out. Yep, you can now write your own book and turn it into an audiobook, and it's more affordable than you think using the best AI tools. We're going to 11 Labs, ChatGPT, Canva. ChatGPT just released their new ChatGPT. They just upgraded their image. I think it's like Dolly. Wow. So now you can illustrate the book, you can write the book, and then you can use 11 Labs to turn that book into an audiobook super affordably. Like, it was cost probably less than about $120, give or take. $120 you can, let's see, Dragon Ball Z, Ultraman, and Torn all in one. That would actually be a dope book. So it's like, you could do it. Now you can literally do it as long as you know how to use ChatGPT, how to create custom GPTs, how to use 11 Labs. That's why the benefit of, like, those who know how to use these tools, Tron would be that would be a great combination. Those that know how to use AI tools are able to get more done in a shorter amount of time. Think of all the people that are on the call that are struggling, like, man, I would love to write a book, but I don't have the time, or I don't know even how to use ChatGPT. Man, the prompts I'm doing are not even getting me what I want. I'm struggling to actually get the most out of it. Che, good to see you. I got shout out to Che. Che, I wrote an audiobook. I gotta show Che for a second, because, like, shout out to her. This would blow her mind. In 45 minutes, I wrote a 54-page book and turned it into a 2-hour audiobook.
Where Dr. Adrian Cross stood motionless, his eyes fixed on the screen of a handheld scanner.
Right?
Are you seeing this? His voice barely above a whisper. Dr. Layla Navarro, the team's geophysicist, adjusted her thick-rimmed glasses and studied the readings. The screen flickered with data, pulses of energy radiating from beneath the sands.
I'm so excited to listen to it tonight. Like, it's a 2-hour. I got bucket 2 hours tonight to just sit down and listen. It's not my voice. Nope. Nothing. It was not my. It was my conception, my idea. Think of it more like you're the director, and using your tools, which is ChatGPT, to write the book, chapter by chapter, saving it into a Google Doc. From there, using 11 Labs, because, again, for the people inside the AI community, they're getting exposed to using the best AI tools. Last weekend, we had a hackathon where we built an AI clone, and using those skills, now this week, people will now be able, from the community, will now be able to turn any idea into an audiobook. So this was last week's workshop, for example. And so we learned how to use HeyGen and 11 Labs and ChatGPT. Those were the same tools that I used to create my first audiobook. So that's why it's very important for you to stay up to date with AI, learn how to actually use these tools, because now everyone's getting superpowers where, one, they could create a digital clone of themselves like this.
The future of AI wearables just got a game changer. Meet the Omi Dev Kit 2, an open source AI necklace designed to summarize your conversations and create a personalized AI assistant that actually remembers everything. No subscriptions, fully compatible with iPhone and Android. And
that's me, but that's not me. That's like, that is what is, this gives me ideas of teaching large language models and how to use AI for small people. This is how you make money with AI. Right now, we have about 6 members inside the AI community that are all AI education consultants that are just like me. All we do is go out into communities, we do workshops, and we teach how to use these AI tools above and beyond just ChatGPT. We teach you how to leverage the best AI tools for peak productivity to do amazing things like write a book, create content, start a business, do copywriting, create a lead magnet, create a product, create a digital product. Everything that you need to make money online, we're teaching them inside the AI community. You are the sum of the 10 people you surround yourself with. And if the people around in your world, thank you, Che. I thought you would like that too. I was like, yo, you are the 10, so you are the average of the 10 people you're surrounding yourself with. And if you're not surrounding yourself with people that are pushing the boundaries, both in business, entrepreneurship, life goals, everyone in the community literally is an entrepreneur that's pushing the boundaries, playing with the best of the best tools. They're far, far beyond just ChatGPT and just prompts. They're writing books, they're building websites, they're doing live streams, they're creating content. They're getting so much done that the average person is going to go by another week and their business is never going to grow. They're never going to learn how to actually turn those ideas, especially for a lot of people want to learn how to write their first book. That was my first exercise when I learned how to use ChatGPT. I immediately was like, I've had all these ideas for science fiction books and other types of. I was like, I wonder if I could write a book using ChatGPT. This was 2 years ago when it first came out. Now you can now turn that into an audiobook and have any style of narration in it. You can have different characters, male, female, older, younger. You can literally create whatever your imagination wants to create using these AI tools. There's no limits. You could become a filmmaker, an author, an entrepreneur. You can make FU level of money as an AI consultant where people will pay you money for you to teach them how to use AI. Like that's where we're living in a very small window, a gold rush right now where people are hungry to learn AI. They're looking for AI consultants. They're looking for people to teach them how to write a book, how to start a business, how to create a digital product, how to become an AI consultant. Because now even there's companies and businesses. My whole month of April is booked solid, giving out workshops to real estate agents. Thank you so much, Shay. Howdy. Appreciate all the gifts. So the month of April is all booked solid, where I'm just going on tour giving virtual workshops to real estate agents, brokers, attorneys, accountants, and small businesses. I'm charging $500 an hour, and that's the cheap end. Like there's a lot of money to be made, but it's a small window. This isn't gonna last, so that's why I can't tell you hard enough to take AI seriously. Take live streams seriously. That's where the sales are. That's where AI right now is a differentiator. People are just playing with ChatGPT. Maybe they have it on their phone. They're like, maybe they're fearful of DeepSeek. But they're now once you stay up to date with AI and you're using these tools, you can create a book. My sites are $2,500 and I'm on the cheap end. You could charge more and create better websites for lead magnets, for conversions, and so much more. What's up, Erica? Good to see you. Erica! I not only wrote my first book with ChatGPT, but I also turned it into an audiobook. Sorry, guys. I got to show Erica because, this will blow her mind. Actually, you're in the AI community, Erica, so you'll actually, hopefully by tomorrow, I'll have a course on how to create an AI book using ChatGPT, 11 Labs, Canva, and a few other tools.
Not just any energy. It was a perfect match to the cosmic signal recorded by Deep Space Observatories a week ago. An anomaly dismissed by most as background radiation. I don't understand.
Right.
Her brows.
This is amazing. The whole process took 45 minutes. That's all. 45 minutes to write the best tool or use the best AI tools in the right way and then turn it into an audiobook. It was a 54-page book that went through, turned it into a PDF, and then dropped it into 11 Labs. And then it took, yes, 45 minutes. That whole process from idea, I was up till like 1 a.m. last night after the live stream. I was like, 11 Labs has some really dope voices. Actually, let me show you some of the voices of like this new tool. Because again, you need to learn and stay up to date with how to use the best tools. And this is what we're teaching inside the community, is showing you guys, look, 11 Labs is $99 a month, for example. And then from there, oh, dude, we actually have the Avatar course. We'll teach you how to create AI content that takes 6 minutes to create. 6 minutes and you could create a short piece of content. That's what's powerful. Dr. T! Oh my God, there's so many people coming in. I gotta show you guys what's possible with AI now. So in 11 Labs, if you want to get on audiobook level, you're going to have to upgrade to the $99 a month plan. But for $99 a month, you can technically write 4 audiobooks that are each up to 2 hours, which is wild. Actually, we have a Saturday webinar for community members, and we actually have workshops and trainings almost 5 days a week for the whole community. Like throughout the whole week, everyone is available, working on their businesses, growing. So in 11 Labs, this is how you turn any PDF into an audiobook. And then, oh, it's Santiago. Okay, posted. Nice one. Okay, so then click on audiobook, and you want to, actually, let me start you with over here under voices. Under voices, in 11 Labs, it's $99 a month if you want to get audiobook level. You could then choose stuff for stories, epic voices, or even stuff where you can create your own podcast with two different narrators talking to each other about a podcast. You could create a podcast and you never even have to like say anything. The AI will talk about it on it. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate everyone promoting it to your community. Let's check out some of the voices that you have access to under 11 Labs. These are amazing.
Hi, I'm Amelia, a super high quality English voice. I love to read, seriously.
You were looking for a teenage narrator and I was waiting for you.
I like better the epic voices. I'm not gonna lie. These epic voices.
Failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
Oh, that's so clever.
I love
I've never heard
this.
a hero say that one before. How long did it take you to come up with that?
Mr. Bond.
Calling began in the time of Babel. Mankind tried to challenge the gods. A great tower was built.
I'm not gonna lie. The first voice that got me was Grandpa Spuds Oxley. Grandpa Spuds had the best. I was like, wait a minute. So I can make any voice?
Let me tell you what my grandpa told me when I was just 6 years old. Son, always speak the truth.
Always speak the truth.
People will never forget what you say.
Grandpa Spuds, tell me more about how you had to walk 14 miles to go to church. So you can upload an audiobook. You can create an AI agent that could talk on your website. You can create a podcast with 2 different people talking about a topic, about anything really. Does sound effects and so much more. So, and then you could even clone your own voice, which also, that freaks me out, but this is my cloned voice.
Through space, we explore the limits of possibility.
Actually, I'd probably say it a little better.
Through space, we explore the limits of possibility.
So I've got my voice cloned. I have a whole army of other voices. Yes, the AI agent can actually be on your website. We'll call him conversational AI. It's an AI chatbot that you can literally put on your website. Say, for example, right here, let's do, I think we could do this one, has the knowledge file. Let's see, one of these has, yeah, this one has the knowledge hub. So then we could switch it to, I want my voice. So this is, so we're going to talk with my AI clone that knows everything about the AI community, and now you could chat with him. You could put this on your website, so if customers don't want to talk with the chatbot, they could talk in real time with an AI agent that knows everything about the website in real time. Let's call him. Hello, can you tell me about the AI community?
I can certainly tell you about the AI Academy and community. It's a place where you can learn how to use AI and automation to save time, boost productivity, and streamline your work. It includes expert-led training, twice-weekly office hours, networking events, and even monthly AI challenges with cash prizes. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about the community, such as the types of courses
Yes,
offered?
who is the community for?
The AI Academy and community is for anyone interested in learning about AI, whether you're a beginner or an advanced user. Would you like to know more about the courses offered or perhaps the cost to join?
That's perfect. I hope you have a blessed day.
Thank you. You as well. Glad I could help. Have a wonderful day.
You can have an AI agent on your website that knows everything about your business, that you could just press a button and chat with them instantly for voice. You don't even have to type. No more chatbots. And it knows it will sound, you could style it any way you want. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I want to talk with Grandpa Spuds. I want to change the voice to Grandpa Spuds now, just because, why not? Because that is just so fun. Okay, we got Grandpa Spuds, let's talk to him. Hi, can you tell me what's the best course inside the AI community?
I can tell you about the courses offered in the AI Academy. They include
I did not click save. So once you go to voice and you make a change, you got to know exactly how to use the tools, of course. Once you make a change, you got to click save. Little save button right there. So of course. All right, let's talk to Grandpa Spuds. Can you tell me about the AI community?
The AI Academy and community is a program designed to help you learn how to use AI and automation to save time, boost productivity, and streamline.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. He's so kind. Can you tell me who is it for?
The AI Academy and community is for anyone who wants to learn how to use AI and automation. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced user, would you like to know more?
Make a whole channel with that guy.
Yo, so these are all the things that you get to do inside of the tool 11 Labs. It has features to create conversational AI, to create audiobooks, to even create your digital clone, the voice, the avatar, so you could clone your voice, for example. So that's where these are so powerful. And then if we go to here under audiobooks, we can see my project for the audiobook. And we can literally, I think we could change it to different voices too. Like this guy was like pretty epic. Let's see.
I failed over and
that was the like.
I love you. Not only for what you have made of yourself.
I want the chick. Wait, hold on. I want to see how my audiobook will sound like with the different. I want that Bond villain chick. Okay, wait. Her, Jessica. Oh, wait, is it Jessica? Oh, I want this one. So let's see. Add this to my library. We're going to listen to my audiobook, just a sentence or two, in a different voice. And so here's my audiobook, and you can edit it if you want. We're going to change the voice to this chick. Oh, this is going to be funny. And then, okay, so I think this will work. Let's see.
Audiobook, The Last War of the Ancient.
Okay, wait there. Hold on. I think there's a way to. Okay,
That's
here.
Some, J.R.R. Tolkien shit there.
Right? Okay, then go back.
By Jonathan Akun.
So wait, override. Oh, apply. It's also learning how to use these tools too. Okay, so see if that works. I want override my settings. And then there we go. I think it's rendering now. Oh, this is dope.
By Jonathan Acuna.
No.
Chapter 1. The Signal Beneath the Sand. The Desert Nut.
I want it with her. Oh, I guess you gotta render it. Regenerate. That's what you do.
Yeah, you gotta regenerate.
And then, okay, so it's regenerating based off the new voice. Is there a tool where we can create a great website
Desert
without
night
coding?
was unnaturally quiet.
Let's
A
see.
warm wind skimmed across the dunes, whispering through the...
I'll take a new book and just have it listen. There should be voice. Oh, voice is unavailable. I guess you can't use it for that long. Interesting. Still, that's dope. Actually, what I can do is text to speech. Don't allow. And then I could just grab the first chapter. I don't even need the whole thing. And I could just paste it here. Let's see, right here. And then paste. And then I could choose her. And then now I could generate it. Okay, cool. Now we're going to hear my book in sexy female.
Chapter 1. The signal beneath the sand.
That's so weird.
The desert night was unnaturally quiet. A warm wind skimmed across the dunes, whispering through the excavation site at the base of the Great Pyramid. The floodlights buzzed softly.
That's so
casting
weird.
long-
That's so weird. And then you got all sorts of other voices. So these are just some of the tools that you can use to write a book, create a website, create a product, create a digital product. Like, these are the powerful AI. I gotta listen to my audiobook tonight. I'm so stoked. But yes, so if you guys want, we can switch gears and either roast a business. We can go into a ChatGPT tutorial. What software? That was 11 Labs. 11 Labs for $99 a month. You can write or turn any book into an audiobook, into a podcast, anything that you want using 11 Labs. But it's going to be 11 Labs and HeyGen are the two softwares that you're going to use to actually create a digital clone of yourself so that you don't even have to create content. The AI will actually create the content for you, because we all know creating short form content is such a pain. Takes so much time out of your day. Now, these are basically, if we look at it, these are AI employees in your business. I tried that, but it was stuck processing. Trust. That's why you got to go join the course so that you know how to actually use it correctly. We have the HeyGen course. It's only 30 minutes, like super quick. In 30 minutes, we show you the first 10 minutes of how to set it up correctly, an entire workflow. And then we also show you the back end on how to complete a project to go from idea to post content in less than 6 minutes. So is there an AI tool to create a good website without coding? System.io is really going to be the tool for you to create your website. Everyone's going to be creating their website. Highly recommend with System.io, honestly. It's going to be super clean and simple, where basically you could create your sales funnel, you could create your whole website, you could do your email marketing tool, and it's relatively free, pretty much, for example. And
I just
HeyGen,
put up a new funnel on System.
nice. It's super powerful. Yes, 11 Labs is...
Squeeze page.
It's going to be great. I mean, you need to have a funnel for websites, fundamentally. And then here you got HeyGen, which is going to be the video, and then 11 Labs, which is going to be the voice, for example. And then once you set it up correctly, your digital clone can create short form content, and you never ever have to be on camera.
Omi streams audio to your phone, transcribes it, and securely stores it in the cloud or locally. And get this, it's the cheapest AI wearable on the market. But here's the big question. Would you wear an AI that listens 24/7? Let me know in the comments.
It will clone your voice, clone your likeness, and create content. So content now takes 6 minutes. I know there's a lot of people on here that will take a whole hour just to create one minute piece of content on short form content. This now takes 6 minutes to go from idea all the way to published content, and it's published on multiple platforms. So that's why it's so now if you look, these are basically some of the AI employees that you could be adding into your business. You definitely want to start with AI business coaches. They are going to be experts in everything about your business, so that you could just talk with them and they can consult you with strategy, with ideas, with marketing content, with lead magnet ideas, even with what top content you should be creating, for example. How long can the generated be? 5 minutes? Yes, but you're only going to be using it for short form content, so your short form content shouldn't be longer than a minute. Even at long form too, you don't want to create content longer than 5 minutes. This is just to solve the problem of short form content creation. Then you don't even have to edit your videos anymore. You could use Gling as your AI video editor. Do you know how much it costs to hire a video editor? It costs upwards of $1,000 and more just to hire a video editor. So a lot of people in the chat want to create courses, but it takes them too long. They are editing using CapCut, using the DaVinci Resolve. They're using Adobe Premiere, and that's not the future. This is why staying in the community and learning how to use the best AI tools will literally save you 20 hours every week. You'll get more done in a day than most do an entire week. I'll create a whole new course, and it'll only take one day to go from idea to edit to upload an entire course in one day. I know a lot of people, they'll spend a month on a book, a month on a course, a month to build a website, a month to create a whole month of content. So this is where now the game is. You will be hiring more AI agents and employees in your business, a voice receptionist that can always answer the call 24/7, 365. Let's talk with her, for example. Let's talk with an AI voice receptionist that can answer calls, that can take messages, that can even book appointments. Let's get this. Perfect. So if you're a business and you're missing phone calls, that's costing you business, especially for your competitors, because if your competitors can pick up the phone faster than you can, then they will take more market share. So this is a tool called Vappy. Vappy allows you to create an AI voice receptionist that can answer calls, take messages, send text messages, send emails, and also even book appointments. It's very easy to set up, and then you can have a conversation with like here, for example, if we take Mary, there's 3 components to this. Is all prompt engineering. This is why you need to take a course on how to actually do prompt engineering, because if the ChatGPT or any of the agents aren't doing what you want them to do, or aren't even doing all of your work as they should be, this is why you're basically just learning. You have to learn a new skill set, which is why prompt engineering is so important. So this knows everything about the details of the business, their address, their hours, their primary dentist there. Then it does features such as automatically book appointments and what are the step-by-steps in order to. It doesn't actually know how to book an appointment unless you know how to do it. Unfortunately, you're never going to be able to learn how to do it for free. That's why I created the AI community. No one's doing all these courses up to date so that you guys can stay up to date. Sorry. And then here, let's talk with the AI voice receptionist. You got to spend money to make money at the end of the day.
Hello, this is Mary from Mary's Dental. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Mary. Where are you located?
Hey there. It's actually Mary, not Mare. We're located at 123 North Face Place, Anaheim, California. So, what can I do for you today?
Who's the dentist that's there?
The dentist at Mary's Dental is Dr. Mary Smith. She's the expert tooth fairy around here. What can I help you with today?
I want to book an appointment.
Great. I'd love to help you with that. Can I get your full name, please?
Yes, it's Mike Jones.
Nice to meet you, Mike Jones. What's the purpose of your visit today?
First-time patient.
Welcome to the club, Mike. Now, when would you like to come in for your first appointment? Any specific date and time in mind?
Saturday at 1 a.m.
All right, Mike. Just to clarify, did you mean Saturday at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m.?
Is 1 a.m. open?
Well, we're not usually open at 1 a.m., Mike. How about we schedule you in for Saturday at 1 p.m. instead?
That works.
Perfect. So, Mike Jones, your first appointment with Dr. Mary Smith at Mary's Dental is set for Saturday at 1 p.m. Thank you for choosing us.
Thank you so much, Mary. Hope you have a blessed day.
You're welcome, Mike. We'll see you soon. And hey, don't forget to floss. Have a great day.
When you think every business is the second they realize how expensive not only employees are over the next year to even employ, and then someone shows them a demo and says, yeah, you could employ an AI voice receptionist that could answer 10 calls simultaneously, is a knowledge expert about your business, and oh, they only cost 12 cents a minute. What do you think that business owner is going to do? They're immediately not going to hire. And businesses in 2025, actually, I have this video. Oh, it's on my phone. And actually, let me see if I okay, hold on. Did I save it? Actually, I saved it on my tablet. Hold on. I'm gonna airdrop this video too. Okay, cool. So 2025, this year, you're already seeing the job market already starting to get smaller and smaller. Companies are looking for people that have AI skills. They're actually spending more money on people that are actually AI consultants. And I'm going to show you a video from an ad that I just saw this was literally this morning. This is the CEO of Salesforce, Mark Benioff, which is probably, it's a multi-billion-dollar company where basically they have the entire market share when it comes to CRMs. This is his speech that he shared this morning. Oh, really? I didn't.
What's happening is really different.
There we go.
And what is happening is really different. Because all of a sudden, as a CEO, I'm not just managing human beings, but I'm also managing agents. It's what is happening right now. There's this new opportunity that we all are still getting our head around. Because not only are we managing all this information, but we're also now managing this digital labor. Everybody wants a zero hold time. They want a more personal and empathetic approach to their experience. They want to work with experts. You start to put all of those things together, you can see the beginning of why this kind of agent idea is so attractive to so many companies. I've never been more excited about anything in my career. This has been amazing. But talking to customers, I've never seen a fever like they have had.
What are the benefits of hiring agents over employees? Well, there's going to be huge labor shortages. They're stuck at fixed capacity. They're stalled productivity because the only way to get more done is to hire more employees, which they don't have the budget for. And employees are constantly getting more and more work pushed on top of them as other people leave as well too. So that's leading to a very high rate of burnout. For all the 9-to-5ers that are on this call, I know that you're on the brink of burnout. So using AI agents, what are the benefits? 1, zero hold time. 2, personal and empathetic. 3, they actually get to work with an expert. And 4, they get instant access to schedule, to move, to get things done. As soon as a business realizes how cheap it is to hire an AI agent, 2025, and it's already happening, they are already hiring. Forbes. How Microsoft and other big tech companies are using AI agents to replace employees. OpenAI says AI agents will enter the workforce this year. That was an old one. Salesforce CEO, who you just watched, AI agents could be replacing hiring gig workers. So all the people that have freelancers on Fiverr, eventually they're finding it harder and harder to find a job. Think of even copywriters is no longer a job. All the people that do web design, you guys are no longer relevant because now AI could do your job. And these companies have already replaced workers with AI this year. So you need to learn AI skills. If you don't, you won't be able to make more money in 2025. This is the skill sets of how businesses are going to on-ramp and become an AI-enabled company. Businesses are willing to pay $500 to $1,000 per hour for an AI consultant to come in and show them how to actually set up the marketing systems using AI, how to create content using AI, how to automate their operations using AI, how to set up AI voice agents and chatbots, and more importantly, how to actually hire more AI employees that work 24/7, 365, year round. Graphic designers just got replaced because, yes, I could have hired a graphic designer to do the graphics for my book. ChatGPT 4.0 just got updated with a new release of the new image. So let's see, ChatGPT image. Actually, this came out. I know we're actually gonna look at this old archaic kind of thing called a newspaper. I know this is very, very old technology. This came out today. OpenAI claims an image creation breakthrough for ChatGPT. This came out today. They just upgraded their image DALL-E. So designers, why do I need to hire a designer? I got Canva and I got ChatGPT. That job I would have hired to do the graphic for my audiobook, that job never went to Fiverr. It never went to a freelancer. So more jobs are going to get automated by AI as AI continues to get better over time. Yep, this came out 13 hours ago. This is also why it's important to stay up to date with AI. Here, ChatGPT just got a huge image generation upgrade. OpenAI rolled out a major image upgrade with their 4.0 model. It's available even to their free users to get more people to sign up. And so from here, now it generates much more hyper-realistic images. That looks like a photo. That literally looks like a photo, but the details, it now does even text, even more, way more accurate. It's got more consistency across different characters, across different scenes. You could take concepts and then you could put them in images. Actually, yeah, so more and more people are going to replace jobs that were originally taken from freelancers and are now going to, oh wow, let's take a moment. We just have a new person just joined the AI community. She was watching this and was like, you know what? I got to take this seriously. I got to like jump in. And shout out to Melanie, who just joined. Congratulations for joining the AI community. She has access to not only over 50 entrepreneurs that are cutting edge, that are in different businesses, and there's probably about 6 to 7 AI consultants inside the community. And so here, this is what Melanie and everyone gets access to. One, they have access to the best AI tools, how to do digital marketing, how to do social media content, how to automate their business using Make.com, how to streamline their operations using ClickUp, how to do prompt engineering using ChatGPT, how to clone themselves to create a digital avatar that will create content on autopilot using HeyGen, and even how to stay super productive for using Notion. These are just some of the courses, and tomorrow, because I'm going to be using all my AI tools to create a course in one day, it's because I literally just created this book. I'm going to create this as a course, and in 24 hours, members are going to have access to know exactly how to create an audiobook from scratch, illustrate it, everything, using 11 Labs and much more, so they could create something like this.
Signal. It's coming from below the pyramid. Adrian exhaled slowly, the implications settling in. For years.
Think of audiobook voice narrators. They're gone as a job. I would have had to spend thousands of dollars to go and hire someone to do my voice narration. I would have had to hire someone to do the script writing. I would have had to hire someone to do the graphic design. And it would have took weeks, if not months, to actually create this concept, this idea. I just wanted to create my own book, and it would have took a whole month to do that, but now it took 45 minutes using the right AI tools. So that's why you cannot sleep on AI. Do not fall behind. For some of the people that are interested in joining, highly recommend. All you have to do is just go here, go ahead and click on that link right there. And then from there, you could just go down and just click join community. We just updated and had, you could choose now, because Bella from, I think it was Finland, she was going to join today. And so we have both the monthly plan and the annual plan. You could save 40% on the annual plan. Plus you now get a 2-hour one-on-one consulting session with me. And then you don't even have to take my words. See some of the members in the community.
What's up, everyone? My name is Sandy, and this is my After 101 with John. And I'm just super stoked to get started with my own business. I've had a business before, but right now I am just a blank canvas, and I'm focusing on my health journey. And right now, John is helping me set up all of the steps from step 1 to 100. I came in interested with automation, and I'm just excited to start. Definitely recommend John and his course and his community. Please join us and be part of the community.
I stumbled across you on YouTube and I liked how you were.
She's AI generated.
the
For sure. She's generated with Hey Gen. You can't tell these days.
You try and implement, you run into all these.
You
issues.
cannot tell.
So the first thing for me was that you. Were
Anyways, that's funny. You can't tell these days. What you don't trust. Don't take it from me. Don't trust anyone you see online. Not even me. I may be the new ChatGPT 6.0 that could do live streams. That just me the new promotion. Why is your camera off? Oh, some members. She's actually streaming from Jamaica, so they have a horrible internet connection from there. So she's definitely real. Erica's done the one-on-one coaching. Oh, so blessings. At the end of the day, I just want to show you guys what's possible with AI. That's all I'm trying to do right now, is just inspire you to say you can write that book, you can start that business, you could create a side hustle and become an AI consultant if you even want to go that way. If you go that way, I'm literally going to give you all my resources, all how I'm an AI consultant as well too. Then in the community, we have almost 3 times events, we're close to 4 now. So that people can stay up to date with AI, they can network with that. We actually have about 4 people in the community that are already starting their own business venture because they met their business partner inside the AI community. One person had the network, the other person had the resources. So English with Monica, good to see Monica. Actually, today was actually really dope because I had 4 of my students, because I encourage so much of going live, how it's very important for businesses to learn how to do live streaming. The sales are in the live streaming. If you're struggling with leads and sales, actually we'll go into my business model, which I highly recommend copying. You need to be taking live stream. Live streams aren't going to be around for the rest of the year. You need to really take it seriously as far as focusing on building your whole marketing and sales system. This is how we generate leads and sales on autopilot for the business. So here you need to be putting content on TikTok, YouTube, Meetup, and even going live. You're funneling all that traffic to a lead magnet page, for example. And then from there, using the email marketing tool, you're having your live events, your Saturday and even 5-day challenge. So if you're struggling with leads, this is the thing that you want to focus with. For example, TikTok is banned again in the US. I know it's going to get banned. This is such a small window. Do not sleep on it. For example, like, it's more the consistencies. You have to go live every single day. Do that for 100 days, then that's it. People don't want, it's like, I don't want to say it that much where it's like it's gonna get banned next week. Well, if it's gonna get banned next week, then sign up for the email newsletter and you'll get access to a private Zoom, or even YouTube, and we can continue on with the learning. So regardless of if they decide to ban it or not, it doesn't matter, because we're still going to continue with your business as far as doing your lead marketing or doing your lead magnet. This is why it's very important from a marketing point of view to not be dependent on the platforms. You need to funnel your traffic to a lead magnet page, because sure, if TikTok gets banned next week, if YouTube gets banned next week, if suddenly I'm not able to do live streams anymore, it will not stop my business, because I have an email list of business owners, everyone that got value from the email list. I'll be able to host a Zoom and continue on with my daily live streams without missing a beat. And so that's why it's very, very important to build your email list, do your marketing, stay consistent from there so that you can grow your business even when platforms suddenly disappear. So let's actually just go. I highly recommend taking a screenshot. These are some of the best AI tools that are around. Just some. These are my daily drivers. Some of the best. Some people are just in ChatGPT world. I highly recommend take a screenshot. These are some of the other tools that you need to learn how to use so that you can get more done in a day than most do in a week. ChatGPT and DeepSeek, these are for very big projects. It's almost like having an army of AI consultants. For example, if we go here, again, the trend is you're going to hire as a business or even as a freelancer more AI agents in your business than employees. So here For example, I've got a whole army of different AI agents. They're like personal assistants that help me with many different axes of creating content, from creating scripts to do business coaching to actually creating courses, to even writing short stories if I wanted to. This was how I was able to write the book in less than, actually the book took about 15 minutes to write. The rest of the time also took the time for 11 Labs for creating the voice. So writing a book only took 15 minutes, a 54-page book, all worked, but again, you also have to know how to use the tools. So this whole book was all written quickly and easily. Yeah, this is a 10-chapter book, and I'll show you the first prompt, because it's not just, you can't just go to ChatGPT and start a conversation and be like, hey, ChatGPT, let's write a book together. You're not going to get the output that you want. There's a whole process. For example, I think for here, oh yeah, this was the first one. So for example, this is again, learning how to do prompt engineering. Here, I was like, okay, when I first started the project, I was like, you know what? I was like, hey, ChatGPT, I want you to create a 10-chapter science fiction book outline. Notice how I'm starting with the outline, and I'm not starting with write chapter 1, write chapter 2, and then that's why a lot of people get ChatGPT to repeat itself. So you start with the outline, and you're like, hey, let's work out the outline. Let's work out the concept for the book. And then at the very end, the only thing I want you to do is even to maximize tokens. We're going to maximize the first half of the first 5 chapters using all your tokens. And then I'll respond with write the second half so that I can use the other half to write the other 5 chapters, so that I get 2 huge outputs to create an outline. You're going to save that in ChatGPT. And then from ChatGPT, next you're going to download the book outline, the PDF book. And then you're going to go right back. This is the whole process. This is how you write a book the right way using AI and ChatGPT. Then you build a custom GPT like what I have here. This is my story writer. His only job is just to write the chapters. And then you go inside the brain. And inside the brain, this is where you write out, oh, what's the style? How do you want the structure of each chapter to be? What is the opening? What's the ending of each chapter? And then you upload the entire outline. So this low there we go. My battery's dying. I just have a few more minutes. Actually, I have 5 more minutes, and then I got to charge my phone. So here is where it knows all of the chapters for the book, so that it can start writing cohesively. There we go. Now I got battery. We got power. Last night's stream ended up early because the battery was dying. I've just live streamed multiple times. Okay, so now it knows the outline. It knows how to write each chapter. So now you can just work through. This is how you write a book so quickly. You just say write chapter 1. That's it. And it knows everything about the book, the knowledge, how each chapter should be written, what is the total goal of the book, so that it can stay cohesively on track. It doesn't hallucinate. It doesn't start adding things that you don't want. And then once it's done, I'm just going to say the same thing. I'm going to say, that's perfect. Write chapter 2. Boom. Stop. And then boom. And then it's going to continue this process, writing each single chapter. Yes, this is just using ChatGPT, but you have to be on the Plus plan. You can't be using the ChatGPT free plan. This is business, people. This is how you make money with AI. You have to spend money to make money. You can't do this on the free plan. So then you're going to take all of these chapters. I'm going to highlight all of them, and then I'm going to put them right into the book. And I'm going to repeat that process over and over and over. Now, of course, I could hire a graphic designer and spend a lot of money, but no. Why should I when I know how to use ChatGPT to actually do the movie poster? I'm going to say, hey, ChatGPT, draw me an image that's related to the book, that's cinematic, like a movie poster, in a 16:9 ratio. Boom, got it right out the first gate. I said, thank you, that's perfect. This is using the new DALL-E 2.01. This is their newest model that they're rolling out. So then I got my graphics, I got all of that, and I'll use a tool like DaVinci. Actually, we're going to go into 11 Labs. You're going to go into 11 Labs. You're going to then click on the audiobook. You're going to upload your PDF book. You're going to select your voice. Not going to lie, we all love Grandpa Spuds, which is super nice. And then from there, It's going to then have your whole project. There's your whole 54-page book. You're just going to export it. This will cost $99, which from here you can output 4 audiobooks. And then you stitch it all together using a tool like DaVinci Resolve, which actually looks right here. So this one is now, this is the entire book, both with the graphics. And the great thing about DaVinci Resolve is that it's 100% free. So you don't even have to use CapCut, because why spend the extra $10 when you can use free tools to edit your entire video, both with soundtrack and narration and graphical image that you could then put on YouTube, and then you could sell it.
Sealed for millennia. The entrance was carved with hieroglyphs, unlike any Adrian had ever seen. By the time they pried open the ancient seal, a metallic hum filled the chamber beyond. The air inside was unnervingly warm.
I love that soundtrack. Not gonna lie, that soundtrack is so dope. So that, things are moving fast. We're in March. I've already been able to clone myself, clone my voice, write a book, hire 4 AI employees. We started this series. It's actually kind of funny. We're coming up on the 1-month anniversary of this whole Going Live series, and we started this whole series with just how to write a book using with AI. Now, 1 month later, we're building clones, we're creating audiobooks, we're creating digital avatars. AI is moving so fast. So if I could just share anything, stay up to date with AI. Play with the tools. Master the tools so that you can get more done in a day than most do in a week. I don't want you to go through another week not using the right tools, not staying up to date with AI. These are what business owners are using to make money with AI. It's so much more than just ChatGPT. It's learning how to use them in the right way to create digital products, to do digital marketing, to do live streams, to get attention, to get leads. All of this is inside the AI community, and we have about 54 members that are all taking advantage of this. So it's like, congrats, Jonathan, doing live streams for 1 month. 1 month every day, 3 times a day. That's the consistency. And I've learned so much just teaching and sharing and inspiring. And then we do a lot more in our workshops. We're actually adding more workshops to the community. And then Saturday, we even have hackathons, for example. So this is where you need to stay up to date. I don't want you to go through another week fumbling around, not using the right tools, going, wait, he showed me how to do that one thing. Man, I wish it was recorded. Just join at the end of the day. Why? You're going to waste more money on other entertainment tools like Netflix and other stuff that's not going to help you. This 2025 will either be your most profitable year, or you're going to be stuck doing the same thing. You'll be crushed by inflation. So I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to not be replaced by AI. You need to take advantage of it. These are amazing things that you can do. I'm excited tonight to listen to my audiobook. Like, I got 2 hours tonight to listen to my audiobook. I'm so stoked. I've yet to listen to the whole story, and I'm like, yo, this is dope. I've been listening to the first chapter over and over, and I'm like, I want to see where this goes. And it's got the narration, it's got the music, it's got the style. It even does different like voice tones for different characters, and I'm like, we did this in 45 minutes. This was a side project for 45 minutes. Like, what? Anyways, I got to turn this into a course for the AI community members. This is just what's possible. AI is changing every day. I just want to inspire you so you could become smarter every day. So I'll be live again at 7, 8, 9, 10. So in 3 hours, I will be back for a late night live stream. So I go live about 3 to 4 times every single day. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you for watching. Cool.
Cool stuff.
Kanika, sorry for blocking you. Sorry.
Pilot, my custom personal assistant GPT.
Uh-huh.
Right?